Engaged lessons for the 21st century.
In Lesson 1 on categorizing, classifying, and characteristics, you probably clicked on this button, which is very good, because this lesson is going to be in several parts. Part 1. You'll notice that what we have here are some characteristics of a mammal, reptile, bird, fish, and amphibian. And you notice we have the letters M, R, B, F, and A. What we'd like to have you do is decide on which one of these falls in each one of these categories. But before we do that, the second part of this is a video that you will need to watch, and then we'll come back to this worksheet. Let's look at the categories. The first one is mammals. Number 1, giving live birth to young. As you can see illustrated over here, and we have some very young fawn over here. They have hair or fur. Mothers nurse their young with milk, as illustrated. And number 4, they're warm-blooded. And number 5, if living on land, arms count as legs. Reptiles. We have a reptile on the left and one on the right. They have scales, not fur. Number 2, they have dry skin with scales. And number 3, usually lay rubbery eggs, sometimes live young. Number 4, they're cold-blooded. And number 5, they have 4 legs or no legs, as you can see with this snake. Birds. Number 1, they have feathers and wings, as you can see here in the picture. Number 2, they lay hard-shelled eggs, as illustrated here. Number 3, they're warm-blooded. And number 4, they have 2 legs. Amphibians. We have frogs, salamander, and toads, pictured. Number 1, they live on land or water. Number 2, they lay eggs. Number 3, they're cold-blooded. Number 4, smooth, moist skin. And number 5, webbed feet. And last, fish. They breathe underwater using gills. Here we have a fish over here on the right, and we have some fish over here on the left from a movie. Number 2, they lay millions of soft, tiny eggs. Number 3, they're cold-blooded. Number 4, they have scales and fins. And number 5, live in water. Okay, so we've broken all of these down, and what you can do is, right now we're going to go back to the worksheet. What we'd like to have you do is complete the worksheet. However, you can always go back to this video, this part of the video, and you could use it as a refresher to determine the answers to the questions. Okay, here we are back at the worksheet. Now, here are the characteristics on the left, and remember we have each one of the animals listed on the right. Now, if you recall from the video, what has dry skin with scales? And you should have placed the letter R for a reptile. Cold-blooded. Do you remember which ones were cold-blooded? Well, it was a reptile. It was also the fish, and it was the amphibian. So here's what we'd like to have you do. Pause the video, complete the rest of these, and then continue playing the video, and we will provide you with the answer. If you would, please pause the video now. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Let's see if your answers match ours. Now, we left off here with 2 legs. That would be the bird. Hard-shelled eggs, the bird. We have gills, fish. Lives on land and water, the amphibian. Lives in the water, of course it's the fish. Smooth, moist skin, the amphibian. Web feet, the amphibian. 1,000 or more of small jelly-like eggs, amphibian. Warm-blooded, we're going to have the mammal, and we'll also have the bird. Live young mammal. Usually lays rubbery eggs, is going to be the reptile. 4 legs or no legs, reptile. Feathers or wings, the bird. Millions of soft, tiny eggs, fish. The babies drink mother's milk. That's going to be the mammal. If living on land, arms count as legs, mammal. Fur, mammal. And 4 legs, mammal. Well, we hope your answers matched ours, and we'd like to thank you for watching our video.
That's all, folks.